Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Pot Smokers Bible. My name is Zion. I'm the author of the Pot Smokers Bible, which contains the prophetic book of Zion, where I get my name and authority. It comes from the Ketuvim, or Old Testament, of the Christian Bible. I used the book of the King James Version of the Holy Bible um, to write this book. So if you want to check passages, that's where you should go. Okay, that being said, let's begin. This is the ninth part of the 29th chapter of the Potsmoker's Bible. It has no corresponding chapter in the book of Zion because this is one of the concluding chapters. It's called Judgment. So, I will begin. But do they fear the Lord? No. They each believe that God is on their side. They will tell you all about what God wants for them, what He expects of them, and how He wants to be worshipped. They each believe their own version of God. How can you truly fear something that you created? Their version of God is according to their own wisdom and not according to God's. If they accepted God on His terms, they would follow the wisdom of Solomon and not their own. They imagine a God of their own choosing, leaving out the parts of God that they don't like the actual keeping of the laws of Moses, as opposed to just believing in Jesus Christ. Nowhere in the Torah does God condone human sacrifice, ever. So, they don't accept God's mandates on His terms. If they had any fear of the Lord, they would never plagiarize His word or law, which they do every time they sin or pass a law that opposes it. Society has no fear of God. Society fears nothing but economic downturn. If society had any form of fear for the Lord, then global warming would scare the hell out of them. But the actions of society belie any fear of consequence, let alone the Lord. Depart from evil. As I just said, this society has no desire to depart from evil. They run to it. Every time someone in this society is a witness of an act of evil and does nothing, they embrace that act. It's not enough to do good. You have to not do evil. You have to reject evil. You have to fight evil. You can't just let evil happen and think yourself to be good. To depart from evil, you have to leave it behind you. You can't leave it behind you if it's in your face. The only way to depart from evil is to banish it from your life. So you can't let evil happen in your life or around you. That is how you depart from evil. So society would have to no longer allow evil to happen. Greed is evil, a sin. So to end all evil, money has to go, because money is the root of all evil. This society is based on money. Therefore, society is based on evil. Proverbs 3:27. Withhold not good from them to whom it is due, when it is in the power of thine hand to do it. To withhold good from the deserving means just that. For society, that means basic needs for all. To let someone go hungry when there is food is evil. To let someone live in a box is evil when there are beds enough for all. To let the poor suffer before your very eyes while you have the means to provide for all is evil. This society is evil. It withholds the most basic of needs to everyone that doesn't have money, as if money was a thing. How can anyone look at another human being who is dying and do nothing? How can that be anything but evil? The very fact that poor people starve and live on the street is a testament to this society. That is the truth. This society withholds basic needs to all who lack the substance called money. It doesn't matter how wonderful everything else is. Evil is as evil does. And only evil deprives the deserving of that which is good. Society is evil. Proverbs 3:29 to 31. Devise not evil against thy neighbor, seeing he dwelleth securely by thee. Strive not with the man without cause, if he hath done thee no harm. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. This is yet another description of the war on drugs. The drug laws pit neighbor against neighbor. Drug users do no harm. Drug users don't give you reasons to narc on us. We abide by every other law like everybody else. We have done nothing to anyone at all. We do drugs. That's what we do. What has my drug use done to you? To anyone? You have no cause to hate me. But I have cause to hate you. Good thing I'm not a hater. I just hate what evil does. Anyone who goes along with the war on drugs is guilty of this one. If you don't stand up to an oppressor, you are just as guilty as they are. Don't just go along with whatever you're told. That's stupid. If you let evil abide, you're guilty too. Guilty by association. Evil is as evil does, and evil does corrupt you by increments. A little harm here, a little harm there. And in no time at all, life sucks. Just the way evil likes it. So, abide evil at your own peril. To allow oppression is to be an oppressor. These 7 things are an abomination to the Lord. A proud look. Make America great again. Depicts pride. This country thinks highly of itself, as does every other nation on this planet. And all of their citizens will tell you that their country is the best. Society is full of pride. 2. A lying tongue. Politics, the world over, is full of lying and misinformation, which is itself a form of a lie. People lie all the time. People like me, in fact, who don't lie, unless it's to protect somebody else from you. Everybody else lies at will, from youth to elderly. We lie about everything, or most of us do anyway. We lie to ourselves. We lie to each other. We lie to the state. We lie to God. We lie because we have been taught to lie. For instance, is the tooth fairy real? No, she's a lie. A myth. A story. But a lie nonetheless. So is Santa Claus. How can you expect an adult to tell the truth when they're told to lie from the earliest of ages? The Easter Bunny doesn't just give you candy. He gives you the right to lie. Because he too is a lie. 3. Hands that shed innocent blood. War. Soldiers are innocent until they kill. Then they kill an innocent and become guilty. There is no stipulation in the commandment, thou shalt not kill. Point blank period, thou shalt not kill. Every soldier who kills spills innocent blood. But the guilty ones started the war. Everyone who kills is guilty, but those who started the war, they are not innocent forever. Sidebar. I totally respect any person who is willing to give their life for another. That includes soldiers. I respect soldiers and their honor. I don't believe in killing and I don't believe in war, but I do believe in soldiers. Just so you know that. I love you guys. I want you healed this more than anybody else. Because as far as I'm concerned, the government did you the greatest of harm by forcing you to do their bidding and kill somebody else. Post-traumatic stress syndrome, tells you that you are innocent. It did you harm. So I love you, soldiers. Just so you know that. I mean that. 4. The heart that deviseth wicked imaginations. We are what is in our hearts. If we have the ability to imagine wicked things, then our hearts are not pure. All that we do or say comes from our hearts. If our hearts are evil, we are evil, and we do and say evil things. So the wicked imagine evil in their hearts. 5. Feet that are swift to running to mischief. When people enjoy something that does harm, no matter how minor that harm is, they're not good people. They feed off of the discomfort that they cause or witness. That harm leads to sin and evil. Mischief is the devil's game. Play it at your own soul's risk. Run to it, and it will embrace you forever. And there I am going to stop for this session. So, until next time, may the Grey watch over you, guide you, protect you, keep you from all harm, and teach you right from wrong. May your thoughts, words, and deeds reflect truth, good, and light. The Unicorn Way. Be the joy. Spread the joy. If you're one of my Zionite people, stay happy and high. If not, soon will be available for your prayers to be answered. Until then, I'll say later now, because I'll never say goodbye.